Let's go to James, line number 1.
Hello.
How you doing, James?
Well, I'd be doing better, except it's somebody that went to a lot of trouble to vote for the president. What a disappointment. Well, for instance, healthcare. 1.5 million doctors in 2013 lost their licenses.
We'll break after him.
And what really bothers me, and now it's like the president's fighting to get Trump elected because I have arthritis. I got cut off from my pain medication recently, but that's okay.
Look, I don't know if I understood what you're saying. You're saying you're likely to support, okay, you're disappointed in President Obama, and I think if I understand you right, you're going to support Donald Trump because, not only because, but one of the things that you're saying is that you've lost your the support for your pain medication with your insurance plan. Is that correct?
Yeah, I don't mind losing my pain medication.
No, but you should mind.
Some other patient can fill my slot. That's fine. There's only 6,000 doctors that can provide this.
Okay.
There used to be 1.5 million.
I got you, bro. Let me ask you another question, sir, because we're going to be slow on time here, but I need to talk to you because what you're saying is important, because I think...
Well, you bet it's important.
Yes, I heard enough from what you had to say to be able to understand where you're coming from. I really have, and it's something that is it's a common thread. And here's what I want to tell you. I got to get to some other calls, but I need to tell you this to so that folks don't make mistakes based on what you're saying, which is what you hear. You're here in Texas, is that correct?
Right.
Okay. What we did in Texas is we have a Republican legislature that was offered the Medicaid expansion to Obamacare, the Medicaid expansion to the Affordable Care Act, which would have provided health care to more than 1 million more Texans, which would come under, based on what you've said so far, your medical coverage for your drugs, et cetera, et cetera. Because we chose an ideological government in this state, we decided to not give our citizens the health care that they would have gotten from the federal government for free. We chose that at the state level not to accept that. So if you want somebody to blame for that, we have to blame the current government in our state. Now, based on what you're saying, your propensity now to vote for the same people who are the ones who are causing your pain is what I speak about all the time when I say we have continuously voted against our own interests. Something that we have to learn to stop by not accepting the narrative that these people, meaning in the case of our state, that Republicans have been promoting. They have been promoting policies that materially hurt us. I have shown in several of the blogs that I've written that we have actually caused the deaths of over 2,000 Texans because of our refusal to accept the Medicaid expansion to Obamacare, which would have costed the state nothing for the first 3 years and 10% thereafter. So I got to let you go now, James, but I had to get that in based on the pains that you're having.